midnight leaning on the window, silver rain across the street. Your memory came without warning, soft and heavy over me. Months of learning not to need you, months of sleeping through the night. Then loneliness moved through the room and brought your shadow back to life. Your number waited in the darkness, one touch beneath my hand. The heart can cross 1,000 miles before the mind can understand. I almost called you last night, almost crossed that line again, almost gave a lonely hour everything I'd fought to mend. Your memory felt like heaven, but I remembered what came after. I almost called you last night, then I let the silence answer. The rain kept moving down the window, the clock kept turning toward 3. Old photographs became dangerous underneath that midnight blue. For a moment all the hurting lost its edges in the dark. Only tenderness remained there, only fingerprints upon my heart. But morning has a different truth, and memory at its pain. Some doors become more beautiful the farther we walk away. I almost called you last night, almost woke what finally slept, almost traded peace for longing, clear. I almost called you last night, and maybe strength was leaving you there. No return, no second ending, no old wound reopen wide. I almost called you last night and didn't this time. Morning across the window, rain fading from the street, the phone untouched beside me, your memory still there, but no longer leading me. Time gave your edges softer colors, turned the winter into spring. Every year erased a little of the weight you used to bring. In my mind, your eyes are warmer, your touch is always kind. Funny how the heart can paint perfection when it's given enough time. Memory kept the sweetest pieces, let the harder ones grow dim. I wasn't missing who you were, I wasn't missing who you'd been. You look better in my memory, better than you ever did. Time dressed you in tenderness, covered everything you hid. All the nights I felt forgotten disappear when I look back. You look better in my memory, but memory isn't fact. I remember summer highways, your hand resting next to mine. I forget the heavy silence waiting at the end of every drive. I remember how you held me, not the nights you turned away. The heart can be a careful editor, keeping only what it wants to save. Distance made you almost perfect, loneliness improved the view, but loving what my mind created isn't the same as loving you. You look better in my memory, every flaw is out of frame, every goodbye sound Maybe I wasn't missing your body. Maybe I wasn't missing your touch. Maybe I was missing the version of us before loving became too much. Time can polish broken pieces until they almost shine like gold, but something isn't made more precious just because it's getting old. Soft focus, golden light, no lonely mornings, no endless nights. Memory knows exactly what to hide, but truth remembers the other side. You look better in my memory, and now I finally understand. The man I've missed for all these years was shaped inside my head. I can keep the sweetest moments without wanting the whole thing back. You look better in my memory, and maybe that's where you belong. Beautiful enough to remember, too real to love again. Time softened your face, distance softened the pain. I let the picture stay beautiful without stepping back inside the frame. It started with a little distance. Neither one of us would cross. A glance that stayed a second longer, a feeling better left untouched. Every room became much smaller. Anytime you came too near, something dangerous was growing in the space between our feet. There are lines the heart can recognize before the body moves. I knew exactly where this could lead, and still I wanted you. Should know the taste of you. Should know how fast the whole world fades when your arms are pulling me through. Some things are better left imagined. Some doors should never lose their seal. I should have kept you as a mystery. I should know how your kiss feels. Now every time you're standing near me, my memory moves before my mind. I notice every little every breath you try to hide. What once lived inside temptation has unknown. One moment changed the temperature. One touch changed everything. Now innocence can't take us back to where we'd always been. I should know how your kiss feels, how the seconds disappear, how one touch can make a warning sound like something I don't hear. I shouldn't carry that sensation every time you're standing near. I should have kept you as a question. I should know how your kiss feels. Before that night, you were possibility, something unfinished, something safely out of reach. Now my skin remembers what my better sense denies, and every boundary looks different once you've crossed it one time. No promises were broken, no future rearranged, but nothing innocent survives, completely unchanged. One moment, one touch, 1 second was enough. Now every silence carries the thrill of knowing how your kiss feels. I should know how your kiss feels. The forgetting isn't mine to choose. Some memories settle in the body long after reason disapproves. Maybe distance is the answer, maybe time will make it still. But tonight your absence has a flavor my lips remember still. I should know how your kiss feels. Shouldn't want another one. Shouldn't close my eyes and find you there, but I do. No footsteps towards your doorway, no reaching for your hand. Only one forbidden memory moving softly through the dark. And my lips remembering. Everybody saw us laughing, always leaving side by side. Nothing written in the open, nothing either had to hide. But every accidental touch stayed a little longer than it should. There was something underneath us, neither distance understood. Too close to call it nothing, too careful to call it love. Living somewhere in the middle was never gonna be enough. We were never just friends, not with the way our eyes would meet, not with every room disappearing. Whenever you were close to me, could hide it from ourselves, but hearts don't lean that close together without becoming something else. We were never just friends. Long drives without a reason, midnight underneath the stars, your shoulder brushing mine in the backseat of a crowded car. Every goodbye took too long, every hello changed the air. We kept calling it friendship while desire was everywhere. No promises between us, no future we could defend, but nobody ever wanted somebody the way I wanted my friend. We were never just friends, not with that electricity, not with every little silence pulling you closer to me. We could keep our hands from touching, but the feeling had no fence. Whatever lived between us was never just friends. Maybe friendship was the shelter where we kept our feelings safe, a harmless little name for something neither dared to face. But attraction has a rhythm, it changes how a heartbeat moves. And every time you stood beside me, my body already knew. No confession, no declaration, nothing needed to begin. We crossed the line inside our hearts long before we crossed it with our skin. Too close, too long, too much feeling to call it wrong. One look, one breath, nothing friendly about that tension. We were never just friends, and maybe everybody knew. Maybe every stolen glance was giving away the truth. We didn't need a definition, didn't need to know how it would end. Some feelings don't need permission to become more than intended. We were never just friends, not really, not then. Maybe we were lovers long before we ever touched. Another night, another goodbye, taken too long. Two shadows, moving closer, and friendship already gone. Wasn't one electric moment, no thunder underneath the sky. Nothing changed when you first touched me, no reason I could recognize. It happened somewhere in the ordinary, spaces before I ever let myself know. Maybe hearts begin much earlier than the mind is willing to admit. Maybe love was growing quietly, and every little bit I loved you before I admitted it, before I gave the feeling a name, before I understood why every room felt different when you came, before the first night in your arms, before our lips had ever met, my heart had already chosen you. I just hadn't admitted it yet. It lived inside the way I noticed when your laughter wasn't right, and remembering little details you had mentioned once at night, and saving you the seat beside me, and searching crowds for your face, and how an ordinary evening changed whenever you shared the space. There wasn't any line between us where friendship suddenly disappeared. Love arrived in tiny pieces until suddenly it was everywhere. I loved you before I admitted it, before desire made it clear, before my body knew the reason my heart raced whenever you came near, before jealousy surprised me, before losing you became a fear. I was already falling slowly, long before I knew what brought me here. Maybe it began with knowing exactly how you took your time, maybe with the way my shoulders always softened next to yours, maybe somewhere in those evenings that never seemed important then, you became the first thought in my morning, and the last before it ended. Love didn't knock, love didn't announce itself. It simply kept becoming something I could no longer hide. Before the kiss, before the night, before your hand was holding mine, before the truth reached my lips, my heart was already in it. I loved you before I admitted it, long before we crossed that line. Love was hiding in 100 things I never recognized at the time. Every glance that lasted longer, every reason I stayed near, every ordinary moment was quietly bringing me here. I loved you before I admitted it, maybe long before you knew. And when I finally understood my heart, it had already belonged to you. No single moment, no beginning I can name, just 1,000 And somewhere along the way, there was you. Night settled over the bedroom, moonlight resting on the sheets. Your breathing had its old familiar rhythm, but something changed between the beats. I turned toward the warmth beside me, the way I'd done 1,000 nights. Your hands remained beneath your pillow, and suddenly nothing felt right. Such a small thing to remember, such a quiet way to know. Sometimes love begins its leaving long before somebody goes. The first time you didn't reach for me, I felt the distance in the dark. No angry words, no broken promises, just an empty place against my heart. Your body lying inches from me somehow felt a world away. The first time you didn't reach for me, I knew something had changed. Morning moved across your shoulders, golden light along the wall. Everything looked almost normal. Maybe that was worst of all. The same clothes beside the dresser, the same 2 glasses by the bed, but tenderness had left the room without a single step. Love can disappear in whispers, in a touch that doesn't call. Sometimes absence isn't leaving, it's staying without love. The first time you didn't reach for me, I understood what silence meant. Something once so automatic had become something you forgot. No goodbye had crossed the bedroom, no suitcase waited by the door. But the first time you didn't reach for me, I knew we weren't the same anymore. I remembered all those evenings your hand would find me in your sleep, like even dreaming couldn't stop you from knowing where I should be. No thought, no hesitation, just your body finding mine. Maybe that's why one untouched night could draw such a perfect line. There are losses without endings, there are heartbreaks without sound. Sometimes everything is over before anyone turns around. Two pillows, one bed, your back turned toward the edge, my hand waiting in between for something that used to reach for me. The first time you didn't reach for me, I felt tomorrow coming near. Not because your love had vanished, but because I finally felt the fear. I stayed beside you until morning, watching darkness slowly leave. And somewhere underneath those covers, I began grieving quietly. The first time you didn't reach for me, you were still right there. Maybe that's what hurt the deepest, losing you while you were near. Morning filled the bedroom, your breathing stayed the same. Two bodies beneath one blanket, and for the first time, miles between them. I saw her walking next to you, her fingers resting in your hand. There was something in the way she smiled that made me understand. She watched you like I used to, before the years got complicated. And for a moment I remembered why my heart once never hesitated. I could make her my enemy, but that would never make it true. She isn't foolish for loving you. I know exactly what she sees in you. I know what she sees in you. That warmth beneath your guarded eyes, the tenderness you rarely show, the charm you never have to try. I know the way your presence can make an ordinary night feel new. I can't blame her for falling. I know what she sees in you. She'll learn the way you lose yourself whenever an old soul record plays, how your whole face changes softly when something takes you far away. She'll know the gentler side of you, the one the outside world can't see. All those little imperfections that once looked beautiful. beautiful to me. Maybe that's what feels so strange. Nothing about her love seems wrong. She's discovering the same little reasons that once made me hold on. I know what she sees in you, the quiet strength beneath your skin, the way one touch can make somebody wanna let the whole world in. I know why she moves closer. Every time you cross the room, I stood exactly where she's standing. I know what she sees in you, but I know something she doesn't. Not because she's unaware. Every love begins with mysteries only time can make appear. She'll find the parts that frighten me, the walls behind your tenderness. Maybe she'll understand them better. Maybe you'll give her something different, and maybe that's alright. Love doesn't owe the past. Another broken heart. I know the smile, I know the eyes, I know the warmth she stands beside. No jealousy, no need to choose. I know what she sees, because I saw it too. I know what she sees in you, and maybe that's what sets me free. I don't have to make you smaller to explain why you weren't right for me. You can still be worth her loving without belonging in my life. What broke beneath our hands may bloom beneath a different light. I know what she sees in you. I once loved those same things too, but knowing why she loves you doesn't make me want you back. You disappeared into the evening, her hand still holding yours. And for once, the sight of you with someone new didn't feel like losing anymore. Distance lived inside your daylight, cool and careful, clean and slow. Every hour built another wall, every night pulled it below. Then darkness changed the rhythm, brought the hunger to the skin. Everything we tried to bury started breathing once again. Your eyes could keep their distance, your pride could play it clever, but underneath the midnight, your body always lied better. Your body always lied better. Every time it came close to mine, all that distance disappeared. The moment we crossed that line, your heart could hide behind tomorrow. Your mind could swear we'd reach the end, but But your body always lied better and pulled me back again. There was caution in the morning, there was fire after dark. Every touch became a language, leaving fingerprints across my heart. We could spend a week avoiding every place desire could start. Then one evening in the same room would undo the careful part. Reason knew the consequences, memory knew the weather. But whenever distance disappeared, your body always lied better. Your body always lied better. Made goodbye feel temporary. Every boundary became softer. Every warning disappeared. The past could stand between us. Still attraction pulled us together. We knew exactly why we ended. But your body always lied better. Desire isn't reconciliation. Chemistry isn't trust. A familiar kind of hunger can't repair what broke in us. The body keeps its own memories long after love knows better. Maybe that's why letting go can take much longer than forever. No future, no plan, just heat where distance had been. One look, one move, and every careful truth came loose. Your body always lied better. But tonight I know the difference now. Wanting doesn't mean belonging, and desire isn't a vow. The fire can still be burning without becoming love forever. My body may remember yours, but my heart remembers better. Your body always lied better. Mine almost believed it too. But wanting one more night isn't enough to come back to you. The room stayed warm, the distance stayed small. But this time I understood it all. The body remembered and the heart moved on. It happened underneath the streetlight, summer hanging in the air. One moment standing feeling neither meant to share. It should have faded by the morning. A beautiful mistake at most, but something followed us from that night. Something neither could let go. One second changed the distance. One spark became a flame. What should have ended in a moment never felt the same again. We should have left it at one kiss, one night beneath the summer sky, one memory we could have carried without needing to know why. But one became 100, and 100 became this. Maybe we could have saved our hearts if we'd left it at one kiss. Soon every Friday had a meaning, every weekend had a place. Your jacket hanging by the doorway, my reflection beside your face. What started without a future slowly learned to look like love. We built a whole life from a moment that was never meant for us. We kept feeding something fragile until neither could resist. Funny how a lifetime of remembering can begin with one small kiss. We should have left it at one kiss before the warning learned our names, before we filled the years with memories too beautiful to throw away. Before goodbye became much harder than temptation ever was. We should have left it at one kiss before one kiss became us. But would I really change it, knowing everything I know? Would I trade those midnight summers just to make the ending easier to hold? There were mornings worth the heartbreak, there were years I'd never miss. Maybe the mistake wasn't loving, maybe there was nothing wrong with that first kiss. One night, one spark, one summer after dark, one touch we couldn't dismiss, and everything after one kiss. We should have left it at one kiss. That's what I tell myself sometimes. Before your life became a part of mine, before your absence changed my nights. But if that summer came around again and I stood beneath that light with you, knowing every tear ahead of me, knowing exactly what we'd lose, I'd probably close my eyes again. I'd probably lean into it Maybe we should have left it at one kiss, but I'm glad we didn't. One kiss became a season became years, years became a memory I still carry without fear. Some mistakes aren't meant for fixing, some are worth remembering. I found an old photograph from a summer years ago, barefoot underneath the sunlight, hair moving in the wind. There was something in my eyes then, something fearless, something free. For a moment I thought I missed you, then I realized I missed me. Maybe every love becomes a mirror, showing pieces we forget. And maybe what I've been remembering isn't only what we had. I miss who I was around you, the woman dancing in the rain, the one who left without a reason, who wasn't frightened of mistakes. I thought every ache was for you, every memory pulled me back. But maybe I don't miss our love, I miss the woman I was inside it. She wore colors without thinking, took the long road just because, stayed awake until the sunrise, never asked what time it was. She believed a little easier, let the whole world see her heart. Somewhere after we were over, I forgot that living part. I blamed your absence for the silence, thought you took the light away. But maybe I've been waiting for myself to come alive again. I miss who I was around you, how alive I used to feel. Not because you made me whole, but because I let myself be real. I miss the reckless little moments, the softness underneath my skin. Maybe what I wanted all this time wasn't you, it was her again. She isn't buried in our history, she doesn't belong to yesterday. She wasn't something you created, so you couldn't take her away. The laughter was always mine, the fire was always mine. The woman I became beside you was inside me all that time. found that woman again. My red dress, my bare feet, my laughter in an empty street, my wild heart, my younger truth. I thought those things belonged to you. They never did. I miss who I was around you. But tonight I understand. I can dance without your heartbeat. I can shine without your hands. I can wear those colors again. Let another summer in. I don't have to bring you back to find the woman I have been. Maybe I still miss you sometimes, but that's no longer what hurts most. I miss who I was around you. And now I'm bringing her home. I put the old photograph down, opened every curtain wide, found that red dress in the closet, and for the first time in years, it still felt like mine. Rain is leaning on the windows. Midnight settles through the room. I've grown used to all this quiet, learned to let the silence bloom. Then a shadow crosses somewhere at the corner of my mind, and suddenly I start imagining your footsteps outside mine. I've built a life beyond your leaving, put the broken pieces right. Still I wonder what would happen if you knock tonight. If you knock tonight, would my heart forget the years? Would my hand unlock the doorway before my head could interfere? Would one look bring back the hunger I've been learning how to fight? I know how far I've come without you, but I don't know if you knock tonight. Time has softened every memory, distance cooled the deepest flame. I can pass our old familiar places without trembling at your name. Still the body keeps its secrets, still the heart remembers heat. And sometimes what we've overcome isn't quite the same as peace. There are doors that stay unlocked somewhere deeper than the mind. Maybe mine still carries yours behind everything I've left behind. If you knock tonight, would the old desire return? Would every so strong without you, but I don't know if you knock tonight. The danger isn't loving you, the danger is remembering us only underneath the golden light, without remembering what it cost. A doorway isn't just a doorway when a history waits outside. Opening it for one moment could reopen half a life. So let the rain keep falling, let the hallway stay untouched. Some temptations lose their power when we stop testing them so much. One door, one lock, one heart that hasn't forgot. One night, one choice, no footsteps, no voice. If you're not tonight, maybe I would let you stand on the other side of everything I finally learned I am. Maybe love would move inside me, maybe memory would ignite, but wanting doesn't mean returning, and weakness isn't wanting twice. If you knock tonight, my heart might still remember you, my body might still miss you, my hands might even shake, but the door would stay closed. Rain against the window, midnight passing by, no shadow in the hallway, no footsteps outside, and somehow knowing I could leave that door unopened feels stronger than forgetting you. Years have softened all the edges, time has carried most away. I don't wake beneath your memory, I don't count the missing days. Still a certain kind of evening, a melody, a summer rain can touch a place beneath the surface where a little of you remains. I used to think that moving forward meant forgetting yesterday. Now I know a heart can heal without erasing every trace. A little of you will always stay somewhere quiet inside of me. Not enough to pull me backward, not enough to There are pieces of your kindness in the woman I've become. Certain ways I learned to listen, certain ways I learned to love. Even some of what was broken taught my heart another shape. Not everything that leaves our lives was ever meant to disappear. Some people become chapters, some become a single page, and some become a quiet color. Time can soften but not change. A little of you will always stay, like a song beneath the years. I don't need to stop remembering to know why I'm no longer there. I can treasure what was beautiful without wishing for yesterday. I can keep the love that changed me and still walk the other way. I don't carry your absence now, I carry what I learned. The difference between holding on and honoring what once burned. You don't live inside my future, you don't own the life ahead. You're simply part of who I was, not everything I am. And maybe that's what healing is. Not making every memory leave, but letting something once important become small enough to breathe. No waiting, no return, no old flame I need to burn. Just a trace, just a shade, something beautiful time couldn't take. A little of you will always stay, and tonight that doesn't frighten me. There's enough room in a healed heart for a distant memory. I can love again completely. I can give tomorrow everything, keeping something of our yesterday. Doesn't take tomorrow away from me. A little of you will always stay, but the rest of me moves on, not away from what we were, toward everything still to come. Morning gathers at the window, another season starts to change. I don't close the curtains anymore. Somewhere deep inside me, a little of you remains, and all around